those. I'll check out some Line 6 Helix stuff. What I really wanted to get was the Rockman chorus. But while I was doing it, I said a little bit about this before. There's a guy that was doing a really cool reverse engineering, starting from the patent for the original Rockman, and he really kind of went over the top to make a his own version. I'm just setting my tremolo bar tightness right now. I hate when they rock around, but I don't want it too stiff. I really hate these screw-in type Floyd arms. I have one of the push-in arms ordered. This guitar was acting a little bit weird the other day. So I'm going to see if the battery isn't dead or something. Just trying to get this arm back into where it's not just driving me completely bonkers. I have a spring in here. I put a little tiny spring underneath the bar to try and hold this steady, but I just hate these screw-in bars. They don't make an oil slick push-in yet. So yes, it's still it's too tight and it's rocking around. Actually, I actually unscrewed this so I could put it in a case. I should have just left it alone. I had it exactly how I wanted it, as much as it could get for a screw-in anyway. And now it's all messed up. I'm just going to crank it down. Let's see how that goes. Oh man. Whew. Just gouge my guitar, whatever. All right. Let's hope that's good. Okay. So next thing, I wonder if I can bring this. Somewhere I have a little soft thing I can rest this guitar on, but now my neck cradle. Anyway, actually, I'm not going to do anything major. I'm just going to take off a battery cover right here. Yes, the guitar still has like the plastic brand new stuff on it, but I've already routed it and scalloped it and done a lot of horrendous stuff to this guitar. It's fine, this plastic junk's still here. So I'll see if this battery's maybe gone bad. It's just weird. This really expensive EMG has to screw in kind of these battery connectors, the covers, whereas this cheapy Agiles come with the proper pop out kind. Okay. This battery. Oh, that is a nice battery case, though. It's actually metal and shielded. That is kind of surprising. Whew. Okay, I'm knocking over everything here. Set my multimeter on. Yeah, the whole point of putting this light. Hold on, let me just do this. I'm gonna make a new overhead light. I did this whole horrendous process of moving this camera so that I could very easily show what I'm doing on the desk. And now I come to find out that this is not really ideal. I kind of messed up, so see if I can get the desk. Surprised it's taking this much to push it. Okay. So here's my multimeter. Let me go to volts. I'm gonna check this battery. Let me see if I can put that so you guys can see it. Battery. 8.64 volts. That's probably fine. But I'm crazy, so let's see if I have another battery hanging out, which I do. This brand new battery is 8.8 volts, and this old battery is 8.6 volts. It's not much, so This battery hasn't eaten anything. I'm gonna change it, even though I probably shouldn't bother. And I really wish it would say 9 something volts, but I was getting this kind of distortion. But I was wondering if it could be the battery, but it doesn't seem to be. These are blackout active pickups. Anyway, I'm gonna plug this in and we're gonna play with this a little bit. I'm gonna show you how I make my patches, and maybe you'll tell me a much better way. Oh, this is being exceedingly difficult to put back in. Let me see why. Oh yeah, remind me, if I do turn on Reaper, wow, this is not going back in. What's going on here? About to get a bigger screwdriver. Looks like something dropped in here. So I'm going to pull out a real screwdriver. Just going to force this thing in here. I don't know why it's being a pain, but probably got a little piece of tin foil on it or something. It's nice these are shielded. This screwdriver should have enough torque to just put it in there. It sucks if I have to take it out with the small screwdriver in the field. I'll see if I can't change this out for those better push-in covers. Although I did have one of those fail before. Yeah, that's how it should go in. It should just whirl right in. I wonder what in the world's going on here. Alright, so looks like the battery's okay. There's a band practicing in the background, but all right. Oh, okay. Twisted, but I think that'll work. Guitar. Let's take a look what we got here. Okay, so what I'm doing here, this was from an episode of Learning with Line 6 recently. It's the preset is on the Line 6 custom tone called I Heart 80s. And I modified it a little bit with some snaps and, let's see. I'm not hearing this now. Make sure that this is getting through. Let me see if this. Yeah, it's not supposed to be 27. Oh, no, 27 is me talking. Oh, what just happened to... I just lost my... Not that. Oh, it's falling volume now. Okay, so... Shouldn't actually matter. I gotta think about it. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm really just bars driving me nuts. It's too tight now. Can't wait till that push in gets here, I guess. Okay. So this is what the Line 6 guy had made as the warm clean on the Rockman. And it's got a little chorus on it. Trinity chorus. To me, it doesn't sound like that Rockman did. Here's the okay, so that's using the acoustic simulator, and it sounds really good to me. I mean, really, really good. I like the IR modules. Let's just look real quick at what one of the IR modules would take compared to Helix DSP usage. We're gonna look at the acoustic simulator versus the IR. See which one eats more. And you know, it's not just how much resources it eats; is that the IRs and amps kind of have a limit who they can use and stuff. So let's look at the acoustic. Okay, acoustic sim, I think in mono is 9.3% of a DSP. So let's look at the top, make sure I got that right. Oh yeah, so in mono, it's 9.3 of the DSP. So the IR, wow, it's just about the same, huh? 9.33. 9.33. Wow, they're the same. So I guess it's just whichever you like better. That sounds really good to me. I know some people hate that kind of acoustic sim, but I like it. So let's go on. Here's his basic Rockman. How's he doing this? Line 6 Epic is the amp he's using. What did I do here? Okay. The next one is the Rockman with the chorus. You know, I don't know any of the Def Leppard, but I've been trying to learn so I can. It actually sounds really good. Then he had some more that were like Steve Lukather stuff. Different amp, I think. Yeah, the Soldano. Chorusy. And this is supposed to be like a Zach Wild kind of.
Sorry, are you streaming? Yeah. Oh, okay. Someone's upstairs, by the way. They're supposed to sit in with.
Oh.
Yeah. But they wanted to practice before, so I put them upstairs. Is that okay?
Yeah, it should be, unless somebody's supposed to be teaching in there.
Someone's going to be teaching in there in like an hour.
Oh,
but I had told them that. Okay, cool. I'm sorry. I just want to let you know because I'm going to step out really quick and get a drink. So.
No, thank you. What happens in live music school? So, last thing here was Steve Lukather lead. I don't know. I think was he in Toto or something, but Night Ranger or Foreigner or something. Pretty cool, I think. So that's a free preset up at line 6. It's called I Heart 80s. But then I watched this other video and read a Reddit post of this guy who would really, like, he went and checked out the line 6 patent. He really built from this thing. So let me show you what he did if I can find it. Okay, so here's his version of Clean One, which I think is the. And for as much as the other one sounds prettier, this to me kind of feels more like what my Rockman felt like, including that compression. It's really close, man. And here's the other clean. Now you hear that wheezing? I have a feeling it's all this gain is doing, and these impulses probably. There's that bass again, so maybe interesting. So we could use a noise gate or whatever, but this is the cleaner one. Now, it could be true that the acoustic sim maybe uses less or the same as the IR uses as much as the acoustic sim. And I'm not really sure if the 1024 or 2048 uses more. Man, this bar is driving me nuts because it's too stiff now. But where's my pliers? Oh, sorry. Man, I like I say, I hate these screw-in ones. I know it's oil slick, but such a pain in the butt. And then now that it's loose, it's gonna rock all over the place. Oh well, I'll deal with it. This one uses 3 IRs to do the same thing. That's kind of a lot. That's gonna make it difficult to put into other programs. But I'll try and make a composite out of this. We'll do this together. Let me just get to the edge thing here. And so what do you use for a chorus here? You had some extra EQs and stuff. So there's no amp. There's just a distortion, which is the rat, I guess. It's supposed to be like the rat distortion. If you watch this YouTube video, it's pretty intense what he does. But he's just using their basic, it just says chorus on it. There's a little bit to it. I don't know how to play that song. Okay, and then here's I'm not sure why there's two IRs here. I'm gonna look at this the final one, the full-on distorted one. I learned all my artificial harmonics with the original Rockman sustainer. Pretty hokey, but I bet you in the mix this sounds great. You'll notice this is a lot more dull than the I Heart 80s one. I tell you, this tremolo arm is driving me nuts. I just absolutely hate I hate the screw-in bars. I'm so sorry that I keep wasting time on this, but let's put this together. So what I'm going to do to make this easier, pull up Reaper. Oh, that's noisy and lame. Ooh, new Renner Reaper. Boy, I'll throw a noise gate on 1 second, but what I'm going to do first, I'm going to pull up Helix in here so that I can just copy and paste between, or I can look at stuff while I'm doing it. What I'm going to do is combine all four of those things into one preset with snapshots, and I really wish the Helix editor had an easier way to move snapshots around, but as far as I know, there's really not. There's a way to do it with the capacitive switching on the thing. I'll deal with that in a second, but let me just make sure that I have the correct versions on here. Port bundle, I want the latest one. June 10th is probably right. Yeah. And then I'm going to copy this guy to there, another preset. I'm going to call this one Rockman Snaps so that I can the snapshot system in the Helix is awesome, and I really like it. I have a lot of problems with some of the things they're doing. Not so many, actually. But so this is going to be number 4. This is going to be and one thing that I have to do is copy the way I do my controls across. And this is a problem because there's some bugs in here, and in order to deal with those bugs, I've had to connect the MIDI out back into the MIDI in, and when that happens, it makes some trouble. I'm probably going to try and fix that ahead of time rather than later. Boy, I'm not sure how I want to do this. Let's see first. Let me just put these all in first. Okay, so this is. Why did I write edge? This is distortion. Number 3 is going to be edge. Okay. So for edge, this one edge. I think that's what it's called. So I'm going to look at this guy. Edge right here. Okay. So this is the settings we're going to copy from. Okay, so let me pull that back up. And before I do anything else, that's going to get rid of some of the annoyance, right? Sorry about all that noise for that little bit. So now we're on edge, and we want, let's see. Oh boy, this is going to suck. How do I, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want Reaper on top. Or I don't want Reaper on top. So, yeah, if you have anything in the chat, just type it. It's fine. Okay, so first thing is this first volume, and that is at plus 12. That's plus 12, that's right. First IR is this one is wrong. I'm gonna deal with that. Shoot. Okay, it should be Rockman. Okay, so the IR select's gonna have to change. So this is a little bit scary, switching IRs. But so far I've been doing it. It hasn't actually hurt anything. So save this, and so this one is gonna change to. Let me see the distortion. So this is weird. It has 2 on the top on the preset he had. I wonder why that is. 12 and 13. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to use them both. I'm going to switch something real quick and we're going to check it. So if I go to 19C, see how there's 2 IRs right here? I'm not sure why there's 2. Let's check. Grab the guitar. And you know, I should just put this guitar away so this bar doesn't bother me. Just play the other guitar. Still turn on this IR. Doesn't seem to do anything. 12. I'm not really hearing anything on there. Okay, well, we'll deal with that. I wonder if this means my IRs aren't in here. Hold on, let me just check something. Yeah, there's a problem. I had moved some new IRs in. Sorry. This is one thing that I really wish the Helix would handle better, and that's keeping your IRs in the right place. you have to put sometimes in by hand. Seems really silly, but that's impulses for Helix. Actually, Helix presets, and this is the custom tone, and it's under Aging Engineer on YouTube. So it's Rockman X100. So 111 to 117. And when it sees the right name, somehow it grabs it. Watch, I'm gonna delete this from Reaper and just check it real quick. Tracks, maybe just make a new project. Okay, so now when I check this, 111, 11R Rockman. Okay, so perfect. So move this back. So we're gonna go to snapshot 3. That's edge. So that first, oh, there's a lot of volume controls here. Is there really that many? Why is there 2 volume controls in a row? Make sure that's right. Hold on. Yeah, there is. Wow. Why? +8, +8. Why is there 2 +8s? Well, we'll figure this out in a little bit. Okay, so the first thing here, +12. Okay, the impulse is going to be 111, which already is. Okay, the next volume control is going to be +10. I'm going to set a snapshot for that. And so in this case, it's going to be +10. And then there's not a third volume knob, so I'm going to turn that off. Dynamics is probably going to be the same. No, not quite. Oh, wait a second. Let's do that. Let's check the distortion one real quick. Okay, so distortion's at -60. Okay, so I have to make this snapshots as well. Okay. So this is going to be -55. Next thing is, let's see, actually check the rest of this. It's 55, 2 to 1. Interesting. 2 to 1. Tack 0.1. Release 50, mix 100. Wow, this next one, the level changes a lot. Oh, I might have to fix. Okay, this is crazy. The level is 10 less. I wonder if it's because of that other volume knob, volume control. Let me check the distortion compressor attack. I think I might have messed that up. Attack is 0.6. Okay, so let me go back to distortion. Oh, no, that's right. Okay. Okay. So go to the distortion box. Okay, so the drive's going to need snapshot. So when I put it on snapshots, that means that each snapshot is going to make a different setting for here. So, and every time I do that, I'm going to save it because there's some weirdness that can happen. So this should be 63%. Okay. Bass 48%, filter 0%, treble 37%, output. Okay, I got to change that too. It's going to be 36% for this one. Okay. Next is another IR, which is going to be 17, 16. This one's 17. So I'm going to turn this one off for this this preset. Well, that makes sense. Okay, and so what is this at? Minus 18, 100%, off. 17 IR, okay. So that's the same. This EQ, low, high shelf. Ooh, this is different. This isn't, oh, so on okay, I'm gonna swap out an EQ here in a second, but I just want to see if there's another one hiding someplace that I have to deal with. One EQ, low, high shelf. Okay. Oh wow, they really used that one too. Okay, so I need this EQ. I may need one more EQ. They don't need much though. So the one that I'm going to need possibly is called low and high cut. It's just a low pass filter and high pass filter. Boy, it seems like a much better use of an IR to do this than an EQ. So I'm gonna ignore that one. I'm gonna turn this off for this preset, or for this oh sorry, for distortion. Distortion it's off anyway, right? Distortion. Wait, no, distortion has low and high shelf. Okay, hold on. I think on this video that was first talking about this thing, this EQ was not always on. Let's go look at that again. Sorry. Yeah, anybody out there with some clues, let me know, because I will happily take them. So aging here. And what the Rockman.
After weeks of mucking around with EQ profiles,
Go subscribe to this
and gain
guy's
staging,
channel. This guy
I've
is
finally
awesome.
gotten all. It now adds what Tom Schultz referred to as the complex filter, and this is Helix. Then we kind of go into one of the to our complex EQ, pretty much the same and reverb.
Okay, so I
The
just want to know about this
distortion
EQ.
model is essence pretty much the same as the Edge, just with higher gain. So we'll have our gain stage, we'll have our first high pass. You'll notice I'll have 2 gain blocks in here to kind of give us this extra gain before we hit the compressor. Again, same compressor. We go into the same distortion unit we used on the Edge. We're just driving it a little harder this time. Out of the distortion, we come into the post-distortion EQ. I have rolled the lows off a little bit, and again, this is just my own personal taste, depending on the guitar I'm using. I may or may not include that low cut on there. We go into the complex EQ. Once again, I have a post EQ, and this is just for my own preferences. I feel like it's a little darker, and this is likely based on the fact that we don't have the exact distortion that the soloist has. So I'm boosting the highs around 3K, and then again the chorus. And
okay, I'm gonna set that. I'm gonna leave that on, so it's okay. Let me just take a call here. Okay, sorry about that. If you're still here, you see I've been moving everything around. There's some problems with level between the presets. What I'm going to do is copy this over to kind of my current songs, my band songs thing. Because I had a, where did I put the I Heart 80s? I thought I had it in here. Current set list. Did I put it in here? Oh, I Heart 80s right here. Okay. So I'm going to put it right here next to that other one so I can get an idea of the volumes and stuff. And I'm going to have to copy that command center stuff. But you're going to see some problems. There's probably going to be some bugs. So let's see how loud the... I don't know if I set these to the proper level though. I know I have this one right. This is the closest I can get to the bias is 51. Here's another attempt of mine. We're using a diesel head from the Helix. And I think this one uses what am I using here? Archetype lead. Pretty good. Here's one with the 5150. Just feels different in some way to me that just don't. I'll get the level matching more correct later. Where's my here's what I really had before. Hey, Woody. That's a by ear one using the Ubersonic, which I think is like their Wagner's 800 kind of amp. Really like that one. I like this one a lot. I don't like the character of the distortion. Hey, Woody. This really, if you do the tone matching EQ thing, this one came the closest. Using the cartographer amp, which I didn't even know what it was. It may be not enough gain, I don't know, but this one sounds the closest to me. And I already have the level set right, so I'm gonna try and knock that X100 volume up to there. So this should be a lot louder. I could do it from the output here. I could do it from the last IR. That might be the way to go. I could make the whole thing +6, but in case I want to do a send to the an output without a speaker simulator on it. I'm assuming this is the final speaker simulator. Let's check that. Yep. Okay, so totally gross, right? So that's going to be the one that's going to go after. It's actually go after these things in order to make the proper dual path. But let me just let's see. Let me boost this level up by 6 decibels just real quick to see if I get. I'm just gonna get in the ballpark. I'm not gonna do an actual level matching. I'll show you how to do that later if you care. But I swear that maybe this guitar is just too loud, but if I go to this one's distortion, that sounds more like it. I like the liveliness of this anyway. This is so much. Nice. Okay, so now that I know that the acoustic uses as little as the IR for the distortion, for the acoustic sound, may not be using that anymore. But let me go back to this Rockman and let's just see what we can do about volumes here. Let's check the next one down. Volume's very comparable, right? But it's gonna be the cleans that are gonna be the problem. So much quieter. So I'm gonna crank it on this one and see if that's what matters, because it's when this one's in, and that's only in, it's not in on the distortion, it's not in on the edge, it's in on this clean 2. So, oh, it's not in on the clean 2. Is it in the clean 2? I don't know. Hold on, let me see if I just broke something. Go back to the Reaper one. So that's this guy. So clean 2. Oh, it is on. See, there's a very scary thing that's happening here. So I'm going to turn this one up 18 decibels. It's still dead quiet. Okay, let me just see if something else got broke here. So even with this thing on, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, what's the problem there? I don't think that's right. Save this for now. Let me see if I can see compressor. Well, compressor's hammering this to hell. Let's see if this is got something wrong here. 14 on the out. No distortion. Okay, and the okay, so that's +6. Oh wow. Okay, so the real value here is supposed to be +6. And then the next one is supposed to be +3.3. So I'm going to make this one +9.3. Oh no, I can only go +6. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to have to change the volume here. The problem with making volume changes is that they change at different times, so you might have this giant like splat sound when it jumps. It's really kind of sketchy. But again, I may not really want to use this in real life. I kind of like the sound the way the other one has it, even if it's less accurate. Neither of these choruses sounds right to me, so I'm not really that concerned. Did you hear that little... That's what we're trying to avoid. And you see this thing is still nowhere near enough volume, so I'm gonna look on here. The output is boosted 18 decibels on this one compared to 6. So this has got a 12 decibel boost compared to the other one. So I could well, this is only going to go up a couple more dB, so that's not going to be enough. I could use the output, but I don't want to. I have a feeling that that'll make a splat too. We can experiment with this though. Let's find out. This is one of the things I like doing with these things, so we can actually find this out. So I'm going to make a copy of this. Actually, I'm going to save this. I'll make a copy of it. And in this copy, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to change the level of the IRs. So let's go this one right here. So it's supposed to be 6 on clean 1 and on Well, on clean 2, this one should be 6 decibels, and on clean 1, that one should be 6 decibels. Okay, so this is going to be 6 decibels either way. Doesn't need the snaps. Okay. Oops. None. Okay, so that's going to be 6 decibels no matter what when it's on. So the output for the 6.6. I'll just do it that way. 6.6. Okay, so that's actually for the distortion. So the clean 2 output is 18.8. Wow. That's a lot. And I should take away the, this one's going to be 3.3. What I want to see is how it's going to handle those volume jumps. Okay, so that's that. So edge is 9.6. And clean 1 is 17. Oh, and there's something I really should have done before this, but I'm going to try and do it now. So I'm going to copy the command center over. Copy all, and this is dangerous because this can really screw up. It's got some serious bugs in it. Command center, paste all. Close this, save it as quick as I can. And now I should have snaps down here, but there could be a situation where it tries to force some weird things. So what I'm going to do is get rid of any control that's going to these guys. Yep. Assignment. Oh shoot, I just screwed up. Okay, hold on, sorry. Okay. Plastic distortion drive alpha. No, that's all correct. It's anything that's on a foot switch that I want to clear. I'll put a volume up later, but not for now. Okay. Okay, that should be good. You hear that jump? Well, now I'm having to hit each one twice. So there's a bug, man, it's really sketchy. And I think it has to do with that MIDI cable going between the two. Yeah, now it's making me hit the button twice. This is so weird. Okay, so I'm going to copy that command center over again. This is bizarre, but I've had to do this before. Really got to get this thing fixed. They just had Summer NAMM, and I was hoping they were going to have some fixes for this software, but no luck apparently. And this is really where you see it. Like, it'll lock up the unit, everything. It's kind of crazy. Okay, let's see if that fixed it. That seemed to have fixed it. See? Okay, so you see that jump? That's the problem, is that we have this horrible jump between the volumes. Going back to clean, it's fine. It's when you switch it on the edge. So it has to do with what order it turns things on and off in. And that's pretty ugly, actually. But let me show you. Actually, I'm gonna copy this over real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this one's command center. Actually, I think I got to get rid of the pedals first. So rid of that. So clear assignment. Clear assignment. Save. So I'm gonna copy this one's command center. Paste it in here. Okay, close it, save it as quick as I can, reload it, and see how this works. Real quick, I'm going to show you why I do this with the command center. I'm kind of scared to show this. Let's see. So if you look at this, I have MIDI. This sends MIDI CC11, and the minimum value it sends is 60. And that way, I can make it so that it's already just about to turn on the wah. You would use this for your minimum command. But again, this is something that we shouldn't have to worry about. This is supposed to be part of the. It's this new control that they do. In fact, let me shut up and just show you. You get a wah up here. I don't know which one to use. I'm still having trouble with these wahs a little bit, actually. But you do it after the compressor. I know it's probably a dumb idea, but let's just do that. So it's going to be off. And I'm going to tell it to be controlled. The pedal 1 is going to control this. And still, I hate the 1-2 switch thing, the way this works. So the position is going to be controlled by the pedal. Let's just check that right now. So I'm going to move the pedal, and it's you see it jumping back and forth here. Okay, so the issue is if I want the bypass to be controlled, what I really want it to be controlled by is by the position knob, and I want to use this thing. But the problem is this behavior keeps switching back to toggle even though we don't want it there. So instead, I'm going to have to do this with MIDI instead. And I'm going to do that with MIDI in, and that's why I set that thing to MIDI 11. So this thing's actually sending MIDI out and bringing MIDI back in order to make this work, which is ridiculous. But it works. So see, it's bypassed right now with the pedal down, and as I move the pedal up, it turns it on, right? So let's go to distortion. Put it right before the compressor and see what happens. Maybe we want to do something even kookier, right? So this would be the speaker. So this would actually be the last thing out, even after the chorus and the reverb, which sounds weird, but I think it would be the proper way to go. But for now, I'm going to put right here in the pitch. I don't know which one to use, twin harmony or the legacy one. Does it use less, a smart harmony? I don't know. I'll just use twin harmony. I don't really have anything stereo, so it doesn't matter. So let's go to A minor for now. Do a third up. So your regular old harmony. Turn off the second harmony. And what I really want to do is put this mix control on pedal 3, let's say, and I want it to max. What did I say? Mix control. So I want the mix to maximum go to 50. Okay. So now, we go to this last pedal. There you go. So that's how I took 4 things, made it into a snapshot system. There's some custom stuff in the command center window I'd love to show you, but it'll probably break if I actually show you what's going on here. You see I'm set this into snapshots. I'm not sure. There's some kind of mode in the global settings that you had to do to make this work. It's actually pretty complicated, but it's pretty incredible how much the Helix has let you do. So anyway, I'm gonna been here for way too long. I'm in so much crazy pain from riding. I'm getting new knees soon, I hope. Tomorrow I'm going to the doctor and find out about it. So I'm probably just going to go do a very mellow roll over at the skate park, not hopping all over the place. So I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you guys later. Okay. Feel like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood putting the guitars on the shelves, like I'm going to change into a vest or something.